Hello friends, Pastor Scott with you in your groups this week. It was great to see you over the weekend as well. We took a look at 2 Corinthians 10, 1 to 18. We learned a lot of good stuff about what to do when we are attacked, when our authority is called into question, when our character, our motives, our decisions, all of this stuff that can come at us when people attack us. And you have your outline and you've got some fantastic questions that I wrote for you, but what I want to do is I want to call your attention, and I've got my outline here as well, but it was point number 3 on the heart. And it was this idea, because I was thinking about this, how many of our conflicts could be cut off at the pass if instead of launching into somebody before we sat down with them and just asked them what was in their heart, what was behind the decision that they made, the thing that they said, whatever it might be, if we did that first, how many times would there not be any more conflict? How many times would I not have to defend myself if somebody would take the time and sit and ask me why I did what I did? So I wanted to ask you, by way of kind of getting into this, as a sort of an icebreaker question, have you ever had it happen that somebody criticized you, but they never even took the time to come and sit with you and try to understand why you did what you did? Conversely, have you ever criticized somebody before you went and sat and talked with them to try to understand what they did? This happens in families all the time. Happens with husbands and wives, and I'm beginning to learn as our kids get older and we have more interactions on different and deeper levels that it happens with teenagers a lot. Misunderstandings, assumptions, criticisms, it just gets out of control. It's sort of the ready, fire, aim tendency. You know, we see something, we fire off something, and then we go and try to figure out later if we were even close or not. And the thing was then that the principle that we had was that when you defend yourself, share your heart. And before you attack someone, learn what's in theirs. And it was interesting to me too that for the Corinthians, they knew what was in Paul's heart, and yet they forgot. And I remember a few years back, someone saying to me, if you're going to have to give a judgment of mercy until you know for sure what's going on. But we don't do that. And I wonder why that is. So if you could share a little bit again, have you ever had it where somebody attacks you, they have no idea why you did what you did, or you've gone after somebody and you don't know why they did what they did, and then maybe our tendency to not give judgments of mercy. And then there's other things that we'll have for you as well as you work your way through the questions. This has been a challenging text. It's easy to kind of let this fly by, but you're going to have opportunities this week, perhaps next week, to defend yourself. And the challenge will be, will you follow these steps from the scriptures, or will you continue to go and do things the way you used to be doing them, assuming, of course, that those weren't biblical in the first place. But you understand what I'm trying to say. So Dennis will be back next week, and I'll look forward to seeing you at church over the weekend. Thanks, God bless, and have a good time.